Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bruna. It's finally the day where I do 10 looks with the James Charles palette. This video took me forever. It took me like a month to freaking create, and I freaking am so proud of myself that I actually stuck to it and I was able to create 10 looks with the James Charles palette. One of my pet peeves is when I see an eyeshadow palette that I buy and I only wear it once and then I don't wear it anymore, because I get stuck into this whole like, I gotta review, I gotta have the newest stuff, and da da da. And I'm like, no, Rina, you need to calm down. And you need to use a palette till you really understand it, till you really feel it. And that's what I did with the James Charles palette. I do have what I think and my final thoughts on the James Charles palette in the end of this video, but go ahead and enjoy the 10 looks. If you want to see more videos like this, I think I'm going to start doing 5 looks versus 10 looks, because it's really hard to like save 10 looks. Like I just kind of go crazy. And so maybe I'll do 5 looks. I know I do have a 5 looks with the Soft Glam palette coming up. So you guys, the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. So you guys gotta stay tuned for that. And yeah, just don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and let's get started. This is gonna be look 1. It's gonna be very easy, wearable. Let's not start off all crazy, because you know, this palette can make you get a little crazy because it's like super artistic. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Morphe E30 brush. I really like this brush. I think it's like amazing. I went ahead and applied Claude James on to this brush, and then I'm gonna just take this color and I'm going to focus it into my crease. And I'm going to continue to build up my crease. And you definitely want to dab on or stamp on this color. And then I'm just going to take the color No Beans and I'm going to put that into my outer corner right here. Definitely press it on. You can see that it skips if you try to like so if I blend this in, it starts to skip. So you definitely want to press it on. So now I finished off my eye with Guac, and that's the green shimmer. It's a green shimmer in the palette, and I'm using just the Kylie brush, which is the worst brush ever. And the problem is I went a little high on that eye, so I'm gonna go a little bit more high over here. Yeah. I think out of all the shimmer colors, this color Guac is probably my favorite. I just wish my eyebrows were a little bit more tame. Your girl needs to get them done, and they're just not looking the best, but it's like girl out face. I'm always growing my eyebrows out. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. It's just, you can see more green than orange, and I wanted the orange to be subtle. I wanted it to be very earthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then you guys can see the final look. So guys, this is look number 1 of the James Charles palette. Let's go into look number 2. Okay, so this is a look number 2. I'm going to show you guys how to do this look. It's definitely not an everyday wearable look, but I wanted to get really creative and unleash my artist, and I will come out with much more wearable looks. Sometimes you just gotta go with the whole look and see how it comes out to in the end, and I guess that's part of being an artist. Most artists that are successful, they follow through with the whole makeup look. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the first color I'm gonna go in with is Claude James. It's the orangey color, and I'm just going to basically stamp that into my crease, and I'm going to continue to build my crease. This pigmentation is pretty good. I haven't had any issues with this color. So the next color I'm going to go in with is No Beans, and I'm using a MAC 221 brush, and I'm just basically building up the crease. But what I'm doing with this color is I'm angling it out, like basically just winging it out. It's gonna look like a hot mess, and then eventually it's gonna all come together. And then now I'm gonna go in with the color Spooky. Now, when I go in with the color Spooky, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. This black is not pigmented enough for me. Like, I really had to build it up to this, and even when you look at it, it's still not the blackest black. I was expecting it to be way more blacker, and it's really not. You're basically just kind of following everything. Just following it and just kind of creating another gradient. So this is a look number 2. It was really hard to create. I literally unleashed my artist with it, and that was super difficult because I wanted to give up so many times. I was like, this is ugly, this is looking horrible, but I ended up really liking it. I mean, I probably could have done better, but I am not an artist. I am learning to be an artist, but I'm just glad that I was pushed to come out of my comfort zone to create this look, so I'm actually really pleased. So I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you in look number 3. I decided to do a whole purple eyeshadow look because this palette has these purple shades right there. You can see it. I hate how big this palette is, but still a good palette. So I wanted to test out the purple shades because purple is always really hard to do. It would be much more wearable because the last look that I did was not that wearable. But let me show you how I got this. So I'm going to go in with the color Escape, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop that onto my whole crease. I'm going to focus this color more on the outside. I've used Escape before in other looks, and I actually like this for a deep plummy purple. It doesn't skip, and it actually goes on really good. I would just say that you would want to press it on versus dragging it on. This is the best method to put on these dark colors in this palette. I definitely would not be swishing it because, girl, it's going to be a hot mess if you swish it onto your eyes. I don't have really proper makeup lingos, but if you swish it onto your eyes, meaning if you do a wind striper wiper, this is going to look a hot mess on you. So you definitely want to control these colors when they're going onto you. And then I'm just going to go in with the shade Single, and I'm using a Morphe E22 brush, and I'm going to basically just drag Single out, build up the color over here with Single. A lot of shimmers in the eyeshadow palette. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not a lot. It's a very matte focused eyeshadow palette, but they do have a really pretty purple here called Artistry, and I think it's pretty. It's like an iridescent purple. It was a little lackluster when it came to applying it to my eyes. Like, it's definitely not like super like pigmenty. It's like more of like an iridescent, like you guys could see right there. It's more of a sparkly iridescent. It's not necessarily ugly. It's just not what I expected. I expected a little bit more pigment, but it's still pretty. It goes with the purples that are on my eyes, and it looks actually like, it looks like fire. Is a look at number 3. It's super wearable, super easy. I'm off to my event. I think at the end, this eye look just came out looking banging. My eyes are just popping. I really love the undertones of these purples. They don't look ashy or like, it's just really brightening to my eyes. So I really love this look. I will see you guys in look number 4, which is next. I'm really loving this whole like 10 look palette thing, even though these videos are going to be super long, but it is fun to do. It's a very wearable, neutral kind of look. I would wear this almost like every day or anywhere I'm gonna go that needs a little bit more of a spice. This would be a really good look. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how to accomplish this on this eye. I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Boutique on this, and it's just like kind of like a mauve brown, and I'm just going to concentrate that into my whole entire crease. We're gonna take this color all the way deep into the crease, as you can see. It's a really pretty color to use in the crease. Now this color Boutique, it's actually a really pigmented, so it goes on best pressed. I found it worked the best really pressed for me. Like for this eyeshadow palette, pressing the pigments in to your lid works better. Your hands might fall off a little bit because, you know, this wrist, it was made for more productive things in my makeup. This wrist was made for some challenging makeup looks, all right? But it's strong. Thank you, Lord. My wrist is nice and strong. I'm so grateful. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the elbow starts hurting from blending. So using my Morphe 514 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and use Benny. I have no idea why he named it Benny, but it's basically like a black brown color. I'm gonna go ahead and just paste, what the heck? I'm gonna go ahead and pat this on. Oh my gosh, imagine if you could just copy and paste an eyeshadow look. Like, life would be like life, but they tried that with those eyeshadow tattoo things. Hot mess. So you're just gonna go ahead and take Benny and you're just gonna dab it on to your outer corners. I'm gonna take it in just a little bit to like right here, and that's all gonna be in dabbing motion. Going into my Morphe M456. It's just like a flat blending brush. It's not even really used for lid color, but since this is the color Shook and it's a shimmery color, and I just feel like it looks goes on really nice with this brush. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tap Shook into my lids. This is the finished look of look number 4. I keep it neutral. Everyday wear. I'm about to get my nails done. Always love me a classy neutral look. And this isn't even really a big neutral. It's more like smoky. But this is giving me total winter vibes. So cute. I'll see you guys in look number 5. The 505 brush. And I'm just taking that 10% off color. And I'm going to start from here where the tip of my eyebrows go. Like, you know, my eyebrows start from there. And I'm just going to work this in. I'm going to do a tapping or a press on motion. So I'm going to press on the eyeshadow. And when you press on the eyeshadow, you just get a better, you know, look. I went ahead and finished the eye. I wanted to see how it was going to look. And oh my gosh, I think it looks so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and start this eye. And then I'll show you guys the process of the rest of the eye. Because I should have just done this eye first and then shared this eye with you guys. But like, you know what I mean. MAC 217 brush, you guys. I'm going to go in with the color T. It's a nice smoky brown. And I'm going to go ahead and take that color and I'm just going to tap it over here. And just really build the color, like just really build it. So as you guys can see, the color I put on my lids. So this color that I put on my lids is called Wig. It's like a really nice antique brown gold. And what I did is I just used this flat brush right here. And I just like basically dabbed it on. And it just went on like really nice. Like I said, these pressed pigments are just best to put on like that. And it's nice and seamless. Okay guys, I have been really into eyeliner lately, so I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with this NYC eyeliner. It's so pretty, and I'm just going to do it because I'm not going to wear super crazy lashes. I'm going to wear some Ardell lashes because, you know, those are like my favorite affordable lashes. Hey guys, so this is a look number 7. I really wanted to have like a bunch of blended colors on my eyes and make it look beautiful. This color that I'm going into my shadows with, my eye with, is the color 518. It's an orangey shade. I'm using the Kylie brush that I got in one of her kits. This brush really sucks, but all of my brushes are officially really dirty. I've been filming these looks back to back. 518, and I'm just going to, put that into my eyes right there. I always like to start on the outer points of my eyebrows, just making sure I take this shadow out long enough, and then I'm gonna look for the inner crease. So my crease is up here. I have hooded eyes, so you definitely want to go ahead and find that crease amongst the hooded eyes. Using a Morphe M441 brush. This brush was recommended by James Charles, and it's actually a really good brush. So it's the M441 brush, and I'm just gonna go in with the shade Expose and pop that into the outer corners of my eyes. Now you guys, Expose is probably my most favorite color in the collection. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to press this on. But just remember, you have to press Expose on. Press this on really good. And then now you're going to see that the intensity is building. And now all you do is you just slowly hold your brush from all the way back. And then you just slowly flicker out these areas. This color that I'm going to go into is called Acapella. It's like a blue, dusty blue color. It's this color right here. And I'm going to take that onto a Makeup Geek defined crease brush. This is just a really small crease brush because I'm going to use it in my inner corners. So I always like to use something a little bit smaller. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that color and I'm going to pop it in here. Now with Acapella, you can definitely swoosh it in. You don't really need to press it in. It's actually really good at gripping to your skin. Go ahead and take a Morphe 433 brush. This is the same as a MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take the color You're Kidding. It's a nice, beautiful red color. And I'm going to pop that into the center, right over here in between, like that little empty spot right there. And with your kidding, you definitely want to press this on because this one does definitely skip if you don't press it on. I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe G24 brush. I'm just going to take this color and I'm going to go into B. And what I'm going to do with B is I'm basically going to brush B on to my brow bone area. So I went in with the color Sister. And let me tell you guys this, I was a little disappointed with this color. It wasn't as pigmented as I wanted. It didn't drag on as nice as I wanted. I definitely would say on the palette, the shimmers are not that great. So I'm just using my Real Techniques shader brush. I have a shading brush, it's really tiny. I really like using this to apply a shimmer. And I think I need to buy like more of these because they're just like the perfect size for anybody's eyelid. Hey guys, so this is look number 7. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. It looks so good. Comment down below if you guys want me to do part 2 of more looks with the James Charles palette, if you really want me to. I mean, I feel like I'm about to use this all month, all week. I mean, I don't know, but it's just such a good palette. It's been resting on my thing, so on my beauty desk. But anyways, let's go on to look number 8 and slay some more. Like, I mean, look at you guys. Hey. This is going to be look number 8. I'm going to try to use colors that I have not used in the palette yet before and create a look with that. I'm going to go ahead and take the color Cola, which is a nice blue color, to basically just stamp that on. That's blending beautifully. Let's continue to blend more. So I'm going to blend more on this side. That looks really nice. And then I'm just going to drag it inwards. It's like reminding me of like a winter wonderland moment. With this color, you definitely have to build it up a lot. Probably gonna just go into single and then see what single does. Maybe single. Yeah, I like how single looks. Scratch out code James. We'll just go in with single. Single looks a little bit more promising. I'm gonna go in with this shade Cape Cod and I'm just gonna pop it on there. I'm just keeping this look like really easy and achievable. So it's like 2 quick colors and then just a shimmer. I'm gonna go in with Skip, which is like this hot pink, because I think that would be so pretty to just go in with some hot pink. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling it. And just like build this hot pink up. I need to add a little bit of color into the inner corner. I'm gonna go in to Hello. It's a really light blue color. It's a shimmery shade. And we're just gonna pop that in the center right here because it's just gorgeous. Why not? Guys, so this is the finished look. It's really whimsical. It's cute. I love it. Okay guys, so this is look number 9 with the James Charles palette. So let me show you guys how I got this eye on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Mary on to a Morphe E13 brush because I have hooded eyes, and I mean my eyes are kind of like, I don't know, they're wide. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I really like this Mary color. It's actually a really nice color. I'm going to use a Morphe 330 brush. So this is a blending brush, but it's a very tapered brush and it has like a little point on the end, so it's just really good at getting color in the precise location. And I am just going to take the color 518. It's this orange color right there, and I'm going to brush that on the brow bone area just to give it some warmth. Go in with a Morphe M506 brush. This is a very tiny blending brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take the color No Beans. And I'm just going to dab it in to this corner and this corner. I will say though that my favorite combinations in this palette is the blues, the purples, and the pinks, and the greens. I'm not a fan of the darker color, like the browns. I feel like they're a bit ashy for me. Not ashy, I mean, they're a bit cool toned for me. They're not warm enough. I think I'm much better at cut creases than I am at halos. I really am not a big fan of how No Bean mixes with other colors. It's not my favorite color. I feel like as soon as you mix No Bean with another color, it gets super muddy. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use some concealer to cut the crease. Not cut it, but like create that halo eye so the eyeshadows can stick to it. I'm gonna use this MAC 239 brush. And I am going to pick up So Good. It's like a nice gold color. And I'm just going to dab that on. At first it didn't go on as pigmented as I would like it to. And then after like really good pickups, I liked it. I didn't like the shimmers in this palette as much as I expected. First of all, the palette barely has any shimmers. It's like majority of it is matte, which is, I mean, beautiful. I like that. But I wanted a little bit more shimmers. Okay guys, so this is look number 9 with the James Charles palette. It ended up looking nice towards the end. That's why I always say, guys, stick till the end and you never know how it's gonna look. I ended up liking it. It looks good. It's cute. Full face of makeup always makes the eyeshadow look better. Yeah, so I will be back with look number 10. Okay guys, so this is officially look number 10. Oh my gosh, I finally made it. This video took me forever to film, you guys. I think the next video that I'm gonna do like part 1, 5 looks, part 2, 5 looks. I just felt so much pressure having to make 10 looks and like my creativity. I felt like some of the looks became like really similar. It was hard for me to look back. So definitely next video is gonna be 5 looks with a different palette, but I think I'm happier doing the 5 looks thing. It's hard for me to keep that in track and I lost it. Now I'm stuck here. So let's go ahead and take this pink shade on this really fluffy brush and let's dab it. I like to start all the way over here and then we could just kind of do a dabbing motion. So much pigment, very pretty. This is like one of my favorite shades in the palette. Just looks really cotton candy-ish and I love the cotton candy look. This all the way in. Completely. The pink needs to have like a beautiful gradient wash to it. Next I'm going to go in with this very bright blue and I'm going to put this into my outer corners. This is so freaking pretty. So gorgeous. And I just love this combination. This whole pink and blue combination. I'm literally obsessed with it. Next, I'm just going in with a really, oh you guys, the color that I put on before, I used a MAC 231 brush. And now I'm just gonna go in with that shimmer color on top. I do wish this palette had more shimmers, but it really didn't. So I'm just gonna go in with the shimmer color and I'm gonna just press that into my lids. This basically wraps up 10 looks with the James Charles palette, you guys. If I had to give you an honest review on the James Charles palette, I would say that it is so good. It is so affordable. It's only 40 bucks for so many colors. And I used it almost all month and I loved it. I was able to create a lot of looks. I try to keep the looks really wearable for you guys or easy to do. If you want me to do more artistic looks, maybe I could do like 5 more looks with this palette and do like really artsy, fartsy ones. But if I had to say if there was a con to this palette, I would say the shimmers. The shimmers are not as good as I expected them to be. I wanted them to be a little bit more like bling, but that's my personal preference. Some people just like a little bit of a sheen, but it still doesn't look bad, but they're just not as pigmented as I expected it. But every matte color in this palette is bomb. Like it's on point. It looks really, really good. The color pigmentation is amazing. So yeah, is this a gotta get it? Do I think you need it? It's definitely a Runa you need it. I don't want to say Runa approved because I heard Jeffree Star like sued someone over that, but I mean it's really like, I mean I approve this. I approve this, you know what I mean? But anyways, you guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and going through this video and watching me create all these you know, these looks. This video took me forever to film, about a month. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment down below, like this video, subscribe to this channel as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, I upload Friday to Monday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 4 videos a week. I am here for it. And Happy New Year to any of you guys. If you haven't heard me say Happy New Year yet. But let's kill this 2019 year and let's make it the best year we've ever lived. Bye!